Hello, teacher Preston here with another video. Um, sort of continuing with the theme of like how to sound more native in English, and that this video, we're gonna be talking about how to develop your English. So I think a lot of people get their English to a sort of certain level, and then they sort of don't know how to take it further. Uh-huh. Especially people who sort of adults who've been to school, been to university, and stuck in a non-English environment. Uh-huh. So how do we develop our English? Uh-huh. I know it can be difficult if you're living in a sort of fairly homogeneous country like Russia or China, where there's just Russian or Chinese being spoken, and especially in the smaller centers, there's not expat and expat community, so of people that you can speak English with, and that goes with other languages as well. So I think the first thing, like I keep talking about, is reading. So obviously reading and listening and watching movies. So all of those things are what we call learning opportunities. So, for example, I think I've talked about it before, not watching movies dubbed in Russian or Chinese, just watching them in English. It's difficult at first, but it's training. Listening to listening to how people speak with subtitles is fine, but like listening to it in the the language that it's made in originally. So watching series, watching movies in English, okay, with subtitles to start, but training that way. Listening to radio shows in English, also another language learning opportunity. Reading books, mhm, I guess listening to podcasts as well about English. I mean, they're good podcasts out there, but I think with this sort of rise in COVID, a lot of people have just put stuff out on the web, and it's not really quality content. Some of it is good. Um, the English stuff is good. I've been looking at the sort of Chinese podcasts because I'm going through HSK, working my way through the second part of HSK 5, Chinese textbook now. So I think it's not a lot of people are good, but a lot of people just put stuff out there and it's not teaching you anything. So, um, and I guess the thing is, a powerful platform for building a language and building understanding, apart from those um, techniques that I've told you, is just the action of speaking. Because when we speak to somebody, it's learning without doing anything. Mhm. So it's natural communication. You make a mistake, they repeat back to you, the person repeats um, the correct form back to you. Your brain picks it up and you listen to it and you hear it. So how can we do that if the person's not physically present? So with the internet, there are various chat groups. iTalk is a good method. Obviously, you have to pay for it, but um, just having that sort of conversation, because also that sort of comes back to uh, how English is taught in different countries like China or Russia or Vietnam, and the reality of what English is. and the two aren't the same. So where native English speakers will use their language, and the way it's taught in other countries doesn't really match up a lot of the time. So just that sort of communication, I'd say maybe the best is to mix it up. So watch films in English, watch series in English. The good thing now with COVID is that we have time to do this. So write things down, listen to radio shows or something like that. As well, with the internet, it's a very, very powerful tool. Anything you want, you can get. Anything, you just need to look for it. So, and speaking with somebody online, you got to think of it as an investment in a way. You're investing in yourself. Okay, italki, I think it's sort of $17 an hour or something like that. Or I'm not sure of the price, but it's sort of fairly minimal, a bit expensive, but what do you want? If you want to put the time in, it's important to have sort of goals with your language learning and where you want to go. I guess that's what I want to say. A lot of people sort of have this idea as well that only English will take them where they need to go. But it's English combined with where you want, other things you want to do in your life. So, so those kind of things. So to recap, so how can we bolster our language? So as I said, by engaging in learning opportunities. So watching movies without dubbing, subtitles, yes, but without dubbing. So in that language, so in English, watching series, the same as movies, listening to radio from other countries. You can pick a lot of stuff up streaming on the web. And I think the most powerful technique is actually talking to people in English, even if it is a sort of half an hour every day, an hour every day, just that interaction of talking, very, very powerful. So thank you for joining me for another video. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.